Hello, everybody. It's your friend James Shaw. Trust you're doing all right. From time to time, I like to do a little course, a little workshop to help us grow and get better. And there's something that's been on my mind here in this market, and that is working with the co op agent and really finding a win win. It's really fascinating out there right now. I had somebody tell me the story one time of a home that they had listed, and a buyer offer came in from the agent. And have you ever had this? The agent was really wound up and really certain of themselves and really thought they had everything right. And in this offer, the buyer had asked for the seller to leave the washer and dryer. Well, the seller said, we don't want to leave the washer and dryer. We like our washer and dryer. We're going to take it with us. We really don't want to leave it. And so we'll agree to all the other terms, except we're not going to leave the washer and dryer. When the listing agent called back the buyer agent to tell him that, hey, your seller likes your offer. The only thing is they really like their washer and dryer. They want to take their washer and dryer with them. They don't want to leave it. The buyer agent just flipped out, absolutely flipped out and said, this is ridiculous. My buyers will not stand for this. That was a quote. My buyers will not stand for this. And then the buyer agent went on to say, in fact, it's pre-printed in the purchase agreement that the washer and dryer has to stay. Well, we all know that that's not pre-printed in a purchase agreement, at least not in Florida, and probably not in your market either. And so the listing agent said, you know what, just call your buyers and see what they say. See if they're okay with letting the seller take the washer and dryer. And if that's the case, we have a deal. Well, a little bit later, the buyer agent calls back and says, guess what? The buyer said yes. Now we went from, this is ridiculous, my buyers will never say okay to this, to the buyer said yes. The buyer bought the house, paid top dollar for it, and the seller took their washer and dryer and everybody moved on. Now you've got stories like that and probably some that are even crazier. But in this market, we're working with other people and we've got to find a way to negotiate where everybody feels like they win. Gary Keller says that in order for you to win, that doesn't mean somebody else has to lose. But not all of us recognize that. In fact, in Shift on page 257, Gary says that, yes, we're competitors, but we also see the value in working together. And he goes on to say, it's an interdependent industry with an amazing range of knowledge, skill, and diligence on display among brokers and agents, and you never know what you're going to get. So that's why I'm really excited, because on May 23rd, I'm going to host Win-Win Negotiations. It's a 4-hour workshop to help us make sure that, again, just for one of us to win doesn't mean somebody else has to lose. In this crazy, wild, quick-moving, multiple offer, increasing price point market, we can still have negotiations where everybody wins. So I'm going to teach it May 23rd from 1 to 5 Eastern, a 4-hour workshop. It's super easy for you to enroll. You go to winwin.jamesdshaw.com. winwin.jamesdshaw.com. And I would love for you to join me in this journey as we learn how to win together. I know you're working hard out there right now and you're doing everything you can to represent your buyers and sellers in the best way and cooperate with agents. And so take advantage of this little workshop to learn some strategies and tools that can really help you, your clients, the co-op agent, and their clients all feel like they've won. I'll see you May 23rd for Win-Win Negotiations. Go to winwin.jamesdshaw.com to sign up, and I'll see you there. Have a good one.